Okay, YouTube, welcome back. All of my friends around the world, welcome back. Okay, for part 12. This is for part 11. This is where we left. Okay, and now this tutorial, this is part 12. Okay, now we finish on the dashboard. And if you click on comment, the link, this is comment here, nothing yet inside, and also for filters, nothing, and for settings, okay, nothing. But when you click on logout button as an admin, when you log in and you got this page, now we are inside of the admin panel here. Okay, and when you click here, now you should be able to log out. Now I'm going to create, in this tutorial I'm going to create the logout page. Also, I'm going to start coding, add some code inside of the comments.php. Okay, now what I want you to do, I want you to go, let's go back to our code. Open your code editor. Now I have my code editor open. I want you to go inside of your admin folder. Go inside of your admin folder and open. I want you to open index.php here. Now I have my index open. Okay, and I want you to go scroll down at the bottom of your last line of code. I want you to add something. Let's add the shortcut of PHP. Put it this way. Let me show you. Put it this way. Okay. And I want you to put template admin underscore admin footer like this, and put parentheses. Okay, let me increase this and remove this. Okay, I want you to put a template admin footer and save everything. Okay, now I want you to go back to your admin folder and click on the admin folder. Click on your admin folder. Right click. Now click on new file and let name this new file logout .php and click enter. Okay, I name it logout.php and click, oops, okay, let's go back. Yeah, name it, okay, name it logout.php and click enter right here. Okay, now we have a logout.php. Now I'm going to now you will be able to click, when you click here, you will be able to log out and log in back. Okay, let's go back. Now the first thing we need PHP, and we need, I'm going to say session start, like this, semicolon, and go to the next line. We need a session destroy. This is how you create your logout page. And I want you to go to the next line. We need a session start, session destroy. This, or we need, okay, S add, okay, that's why now no errors. We have our session start, session destroy, and go to the next line. Now after logging out, I want you to send, okay, I want to go back to index.php. To do that, we have to say header parentheses single quote and location colon space, and now we have to go back to index.php and put a semicolon here, and this is how you create your logout page. This is it. This is done. and I want you to go to file, save as, not save as, sorry. I want you to go to file, save all, and go back to our code, our browser, and refresh it. Now, when you click, now I'm going to click here. Okay, now as you can see, I click here and then we log out. Now we have to log in. Let me log in back. Okay, and log out. Okay. Okay. Done with this thing. This part is done for logout. Logout is done. Now we need I'm going to, when you click here on comment, nothing inside of it, nothing on this page. Now let me show you. Here we have comments.php. Okay, now we need a new file called comments.php. Now I want you to let's go back to our code and now go to your admin folder, right click on your admin folder, click on new file. I want you to call it comment, small c, not capital C, okay? Comments.php. With at the end we put an s, comments.php, and now put enter. Okay. Now I'm going to add some. Okay, let's start coding comments.php. The first thing I need PHP. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to call main.php. There's a relationship with main and comments.php, because if you open main.php, this is where we have our template admin. We have template admin header. Also, we have template admin footer. This is why we should include main inside of the comments.php, because we include main inside of the if you go back to your index.php. If you open index.php, let me show you. We include the main.php. Okay. Now go back to comments.php. Let's start coding. The first thing I told you before, let's include, okay, main.php. Okay. And now go to the next line. Now this is where I'm going to create this line to prepare to delete comment, and where ID equal question mark. You don't know yet. So to do this, I'm going to use the if statement for delete button. I'm going to say if here, if is set, and this is here, and I'm going to use the get method, get bracket single quote, and now I'm going to pass my delete. Okay, if is set get delete, and this is where I'm going to pass my code to run all this code inside of this if statement. Okay, now for this I'm going to use a statement. I'm going to say statement and video prepared delete. Let me increase this. I'm going to make this bigger for you. Okay, and the first thing I say, I'm going to say prepare delete from my table name comment, small c, where my ID equal question mark. Now I'm going to use the same statement. Now I have to execute my statement. Statement execute, parenthesis bracket, now space, $sign. Now that's where I'm going to use my get state, my get method, get, and another bracket single quote. Okay, now I'm going to say delete. Okay. And after deleting my comments, now I have to go back to the main page, which is a comments.php. This is what I'm going to say header location comments.php. Okay, and then after that I have to exit the application. Okay, this is how I exit. And I want you to go here. This is the opening, curly braces. This is the opening, this is the closing. I want you to go after that. And I'm going to use the if statement. That statement is to update. This is for update. The first one is for delete. The second one is for update my comment. This is where update for the set the approval equal 1, where my ID also equal question mark. And for this, I'm going to use the if statement. I'm going to say if a get method, if get. Now this time I'm going to use for the approve. Okay. And this is where I'm going to pass my code. I'm going to use statement. Put a $sign in front of video. Prepare parentheses. Now, so I'm going to update inside of this is my table. I'm going to update my table, name comments. Also, this is where I'm going to set the approve equal 1, and where my ID equal question mark. I want to go to the next slide. Now, after approving my statement, I have to execute my statement, and I'm using, okay, I say statement execute, parentheses bracket, okay. Space. I'm using my get statement, $sign underscore my get statement, get another bracket and single quote, and put approve inside of it, like this. Okay. And now redirect when you finish after updating inside of your table name comment. Okay, now we have to redirect the admin to the main page called comments.php. And to do this, I'm going to say header single quote and location comments.php. Now and then you have to exit the application like this. Okay, go. This is the opening curly braces. This is the closing, and go next after that. Now here, this is where now what I'm going to do now after the deleting, the delete button, the update button. Now I'm going to use statement. Okay, now use MySQL. This is where I'm going to say MySQL query. I'm going. I'm going to retrieve all the comments from the database ordered by the ID column. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to retrieve all the comments from the database ordered by the ID column. To do this, or I can put some notes for you. And let me say, I'm going to say retrieve like this, all the comments from the database ordered by the ID column. Oops. Oh, give me this. Okay. Now let's start coding. To do this, I'm going to use statement. I'm going to say statement PDO prepare. Now, to retrieve all the comments from the database ordered by the ID column, let me show you and go back. And this is my database here. This is all of my comments. Okay, all of my comments here. I'm going to retrieve them from, okay, take all of them and order them by the ID. This is go back again. Is my ID right here. Okay, and then we have IDs and page ID, parent ID. Now in here, let's continue. Now for this, I'm going to use the select button. To retrieve, you have to select everything from my table name called comments. And remember, I say ordered by ID, and for it cannot be assigned with descendants from I'm going to put a DSC. Okay. Now after preparing my statement, now I'm going to execute my statement. Now to do this, I'm going to statement execute. Okay, like this. Semicolon. Next line. Now this is my closing PHP. Okay, next line. Now I'm going to say comment equal statement, because I use my comment here. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Okay, comment statement. Now I want to fetch, check for everything, search all PDO like this. Okay. Okay. Now this part is done. Now I want to go after the closing PHP. Here is the closing. I want to go after that. Go to the next line after the closing PHP here, and I want you to put a shortcut PHP like this. Opening, and here's the closing. Go after the equal sign, and this is where I'm going to add my template header, because if we want the program, let me show you something. Okay, because we're done for the header part. Let me cut this and go to file saver, and let's go back to our browser here and refresh the page. Okay, and now when you click on the comment like here, now we have an error message say undefined error key approve. This is a comment that PHP on line 10. And now we have if get. We forget to put something here. Okay, this is our first error message. Is if is set. I want you to add this for me. This. Let me show you how you. Okay, let me show you how to add it. And I want you to put a parenthesis. I add a parenthesis after if, and here's the closing part. Here's the opening part. Is the closing. I want to cut the closing. You cut it, and then paste it here after this closing. Paste it here. Okay. Now you have two. You have the bracket, parenthesis. You have two parentheses in front. Okay. And now here, after the first opening parenthesis, I want you to put ESET like this. Okay. And go to File, Save All, and go back to our browser and refresh the page. Okay. Now you see the page is blank. The page is blank. And let me show you why. Because we do not add, okay, you do not add yet a template admin header. Okay, and put a shortcut PHP here like this, opening, closing for the shortcut, and go after equal sign. I want you to go after the equal sign here. I want you to put template underscore admin underscore header like this, parentheses, and here inside of this parentheses we put a single quote. This is our first single quote, and here this is where I'm going to pass this link. Let me show you. And I'm going to pass this link here. Let me go back. I'm going to pass this link that called comment, okay, and this in our second comment. Let's go back here. Let's go. No. Okay, we are here. This is the comments.php. Now we have the shortcut PHP and template admin header. Inside of our first single quote, I want you to put comment. This is capital C, okay? Comment, and put a comma after the closing single quote, and space. I want you to add another single quote here. I want you to put a comment without S, also small c, like this. Comment. This is a comment, capital C, and comment, small c. Okay. Now, and go. If you're done, go to File, Save All, and go back to our browser and refresh the page. Now, as you can see, now we have this header here. We have this header. Okay, this is the header. Now, if you click on dashboard, it is our dashboard. You can now, if you click on comment, now so far we got this. We have the header, but for filter we don't have anything yet. Okay. Now, okay, guys, this is it. This is where I'm going to start for part 12. Remember that this is a step-by-step tutorial, and I want you to take your time and to code everything. If you got any errors, let me know in the comment box. Also, if you are new, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the like icon. I would really appreciate it from you. Also, don't forget to share this tutorial, share my channel. And also, for those of you who are subscribing to my channel, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it from you. All right, thank you once again. Thank you. Bye bye. See you for part 12. For part 13. Sorry. Bye bye.